And I'm sitting back and thinking, in the NDI world
Hmm.
and in the AV over IP world, as long as I've got an Ethernet run to wherever I need it run to.
Our goal was always, if a client said, "Can you please,"
Yeah,
to say yes, of course.
yeah,
Sometimes there's limitations that you'd have to go back and say, no, actually, the reality is this, etc. But by using NDI AV over IP, it just means that 9 times out of 10, the answer is yes. Even to something that would be very complicated otherwise, that turns into a couple of clicks for us.
yeah. Well, I got a perfect story for that one. This kind of leads into multi-view really nicely. I was doing an event last October. We were in a major venue and we had a crew probably of about, I was subcontractor on this one. We had a crew probably of about 50 people total, like
Hmm.
just set up and tear down it. And halfway through setup, with the TD asked, "Oh, I need a multi-view up at my desk," right? What proceeded to happen over the next like probably hour was this giant wire run and figuring out where are we going to patch in, which multi-view are we going to send up to the TD's desk, how are we going to do this, like do we have enough router slots available? And I'm sitting back and thinking, in the NDI world
Hmm.
and in the AV over IP world, as long as I've got an Ethernet run to wherever I need it run to, this is a non-issue. This is one
Big
cable,
time.
and this is one cable. I can then take my multi-view, I can set up whatever layout with whatever sources that person needs, and just send that to them. I pulled the client aside later on just discreetly and said, hey, just, you might want to think about an AV over IP setup because like that whole 2 hour, you know, messing about to get a multi-view up to the TD's desk, that's a total non-issue in that world.